Hi everyone. I'm on my way to my favorite place on the planet, Las Vegas, Nevada. But this trip gives us an amazing opportunity to talk about one of the most important principles of reliability-centered maintenance. Okay, so we're going to talk about protective devices. Now, a protective device is a device or a system that is intended to protect us in the event that something else goes wrong. Now, a simple example is a fire extinguisher. We only ever need it in the event of a fire. But there are a lot of protective devices that are around us that are there to take care of us, and so we have to make sure that we take care of them. Now, reliability-centered maintenance gives us some very powerful tools to do so. It helps us to identify what our protective devices are and what would happen in the event of a multiple failure. Now, by a multiple failure, I mean, for example, there's a fire and the fire extinguisher isn't available to us. That's the multiple failure. So when I talk about taking care of our protective devices, what we need to do is check them from time to time so that we know that they would be available to us when we need them. Now, you can never have never, so we can't say that our protective device would never be in a failed state because we live in the real world and not fantasy land. But we can do some calculations when we do reliability-centered maintenance to figure out how often we should check them based upon the kind of availability we're looking for. So 3 of the main ingredients in a failure finding calculation are these. 1, how often would the protective device fail? 2, how often would we need the protective device? Like, for example, how often would there ever be a fire? And then 3, how often are we willing to accept the fact that there would be a multiple failure? That is, that there would be a fire and the fire extinguisher wouldn't be available to us. So those are the 3 elements that go into the mix when we do failure finding calculations. So that's the gist of protective devices and reliability-centered maintenance. So for the rest of the video, what we're going to do is I'm in the airport and I'm going to be boarding a plane soon. So we are going to stay together and try and identify as many protective devices as we can. So you ready to come with me? Let's go. Okay, here we are. Protective device number 1. It's a defibrillator. We only need it in the event that someone goes into cardiac arrest. Protective device number 2, an emergency telephone. It actually says on it, telephone for emergency use only. Protective device number 3, and we're not even on the airplane yet, a fire extinguisher. Okay, protective device number 4, a fire alarm. Okay, this placard that is actually telling you not to use the elevator in case of a fire is actually a protective device. You only need it, you only need that information in the event of a fire. Emergency exit. Are you ready? We're on camera now. Okay, hi everyone. I'm on the airplane. Let's see, Wesley, you're on my right. My other seatmate Kyle is on the left, and we are all seated in the emergency exit row. So I mentioned that airplanes are teeming with protective devices, and actually Kyle and Wesley are also engineers, so this kind of stuff gets them excited. Okay, we're back. We had a little bit of a glitch there, but we're back. Okay, so we've got the emergency exit door. That's a protective device. All right, what's another one, Kyle and Wesley? What is supposed to fall from the ceiling in the event that we are above 10,000 feet and there's a loss of cabin pressure? What's going to fall?
Face masks. Oxygen.
The oxygen masks. Yes, that's another one. Ooh, okay. And Kyle, what's at your feet?
Flotation device.
Yes. Okay, yes, under your seat would be a flotation device. And then we also have the emergency aisle lighting, you know, that's supposed to light up in the event of Okay, what do you have over there, Wesley?
Emergency information manual.
The information manual, and we are going to make sure that we read that, right? So that
Correct.
in the event of an emergency evacuation, we know how to work that door, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm here with Wesley, and so let's look at the protective devices. We've got the emergency slides, the emergency door, we've got the oxygen masks, oh, we have the rafts, we have the emergency slides. Did I already say that one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. What else do we have? Ooh, we have the life vests. Can you see any other protective devices? What else you got?
Nope.
Nothing?
Other than exit signs, that's all I have.
Exit signs, emergency exit signs. Yes, okay. All right, we only need those. We only need those signs in the event of that we have to evacuate. All right, everyone. Southwest has delivered us safely to Las Vegas. So my seatmates, who are also engineers, and they're on their way for a business trip for reliability. You guys think reliability is super cool too, right?
It's very important.
I'm going to need a verbal yes.
Yep.
Yes, okay. So we're grateful we didn't need any of the protective devices on this flight. Wesley did not have to use the emergency exit. So there we have it. It was a pleasure, guys.
It's exciting.
All right.
Super exciting.
Have fun in California.
Thanks.
Bye.